Amelia doesn't have her father in her life all the time, and he is a meth drug user.
My dad had an overdose on drugs. I got a call from my aunt saying that he was in the hospital, that they didn't know if he was okay, and he couldn't remember anybody. So I rushed to the hospital, and he started freaking out because he didn't know who I was.
She feels like something's missing in her life.
I felt like I wasn't important enough to be in his life. I felt like it was okay for me to do bad things just because my dad did.
Jen coming in her life was just perfect. It was perfect time, perfect opportunity.
They're an interest match, and so Jen played volleyball in high school and still does it recreationally now. And Amelia was just starting to play volleyball in high school.
The first time Amelia met with Jen, it was just instant connection.
When we first started playing, like, I could just tell, like, in Amelia's eyes that she really did love volleyball, and like even in the rain she would play volleyball. So it was a really fun time. And Yahtzee was great too.
Taylor and his mentor Rich have been meeting for a few months now, and they do mainly career exploration.
Both my sons are in the program, and I wanted somebody that was able to take them and teach them those things that I wasn't able to do.
I'm interested in people who help others.
When he first said he was interested in the Army or the police, I thought, okay, here's a kid that's interested in guns and all the macho stuff. And I said, so why are you interested in the Army? And he says, because they help people.
And they went to visit the sheriff's department. And my son was nonstop talk about, we did this, we did that.
Without people to help and protect us, the world will just go in chaos.
And he's only a third grader, and yet his main goal for a career is an opportunity to help people. When we train our mentors, when they initially come into the program, we really emphasize the need to observe and point out the strengths that they see in their students.
He's always been very polite. He always asks. And if I say, no, we're not going to do that today, he doesn't ask again.
She would come from her middle school volleyball practice to serving more when we practice. I'm like, isn't your arm tired? And, you know, and she just keeps going, like she just wants to get it right. So I guess determination is definitely one of her strengths.
Amelia finally made a team, and Jennifer even came to Amelia's games.
In one of the first games, I invited my dad, and he didn't show.
Her dad didn't show up, but Jennifer showed up, and the excitement that I saw on Amelia's face when Jennifer walked in the door was phenomenal.
So many mentors have been really excited about the opportunity that they can share about their faith. They can share about how God's transformed their life. They can share about why they choose to do the things they do, why they choose to be the way that they are. And it's a great opportunity for the youth to see an adult living out their faith and know that they can too do that as well.
Somebody else that he can lean on, to know that there's somebody else that he can trust.
To be able to try to help in any way that I can and just be there for her.
We've had a lot of fun. He enjoys trying to go to new places. He's not afraid of trying new things.
Jennifer invites her over and they play games at her house. They go out to dinner.
He has a wife, a great wife, and I've also learned that he knows some pretty good restaurants.
Somebody who wants to do good things ought to be encouraged to do so. And what's not to love about that?
He feels like my brother. He feels like he's part of my family.
I know it was God's doing of putting Jennifer and Amelia together, because Amelia would come to me and she'd said, you know, she would tell me that she's not herself. This is not who I am. I don't know why I'm doing this, you know.
Jennifer has helped me a lot, just just telling me that God made me just the way I am, and I'm perfect just the way I am, and no one should bring you down because God made you perfect. and you're on the way.
My hopes and dreams for Amelia, just that she has that confidence in who she is, and that God created her exactly how He wants her, and just to live that out and not try to be anyone else. And she's just beautiful inside and out.
When a mentor makes an impact into the life of a student, that ripples out not only into their family and into their neighborhood, but into the entire community of Lincoln.
So my faith has been growing just right along with them.
No matter what, like, God is gonna find a way to help you through it.